With so many characters, it was only a matter of time for Game of Thrones to start recasting some of their characters. Oddly enough, recasts started occurring as early as the very first season, some due to actors leaving for other projects, not realizing how big the show would become, others simply to have more experienced actors take over roles that would be less prominent at first. Freddie Stromer from the Harry Potter movies had been cast to portray Samwell's little brother. He made a very brief appearance in Season 6, where the Tarlys were being introduced. He partook in that awkward dinner with Sam, Gilly, and the rest of the family. That dinner where the family patriarch, Randyll Tarly, finally showed how much of a bad father he is to Samwell. Unfortunately, due to a scheduling conflict, the character had to be recast for the short appearance he were to have in Season 7 by Black Sails actor Tom Hopper. The Boy King was more of a background character in Seasons 1 to 3. When it came time for him to be king following Joffrey's death, the producers decided to recast him with a more experienced actor. Oddly enough, they chose Dean Charles Chapman, who had already played another Lannister in Season 3, Martin Lannister, Kevin Lannister's second child, killed by Rickard Karstark as retribution for the death of his own son by the hands of Martin's cousin, Jaime Lannister. Just like her younger brother, Myrcella was more of a background character in Seasons 1 and 2 before Tyrion sent her to Dorne for both her safety and the loyalty of the Martells. Given she was to have a more prominent role in Season 5, the producers decided to have her recast by more experienced actress Nell Tiger Free. Her performance did the character justice, despite her untimely death, which has yet to occur in the books. Another Baratheon to be recast. Well, an actual one by marriage, that is. Selyse Baratheon, born Selyse Florent, is Stannis Baratheon's wife. Actress Sarah McKeever portrayed the character in a brief uncredited cameo in the second season premiere. She was recast in Season 3 by Tara Fitzgerald when it was time to cast a more experienced actress in order to portray the devout follower of the Lord of Light. The Three-Eyed Raven, real name Bryden Rivers, has been calling Bran Stark to meet him beyond the wall all through Seasons 3 and 4. Bran finally reaches his cave at the end of Season 4. He is now played by veteran actor Max von Sydow in Season 6 to train Bran how to use the weirwood trees for visions, both of the past and the future. Berric Dondarrion, one of Robert Baratheon's loyal bannermen, had a quick appearance in Season 1, where he was sent to kill Gregor Clegane for his crimes in the Riverlands. We see him again in Season 3, recast and completely shattered, as he's been resurrected 5 times by Thoros of Myr, a 6th one after the Hound kills him in a trial by combat. The Lord of Bones is seen in Seasons 2 and 3, where he leads the cohort of wildlings that captures Jon Snow and brings him to Mance Rayder. Whereas in the books he dies burning at the stake by Melisandre in lieu of Mance, the show had him at Hardhome, recast and killed right after he taunts Tormund Giantsbane one too many times. The ultimate villain of the entire series, who made a very brief appearance in the 4th season, shocking book readers watching the show. While he is mentioned in the books, he hasn't yet appeared. His power and the reach of his army were felt in the Season 5 episode Hardhome, where they attacked and pretty much massacred most of the wildlings and brothers of the Night's Watch. Rickard Karstark, one of Robb Stark's loyal bannermen, was also recast after the 1st season. Given the tension that would accrue between him and the king in the north during the War of 5 Kings, Blount's portrayal did indeed showcase more rage and anger towards prisoner Jaime Lannister. He also foreshadows the young wolf's demise when he bluntly tells him, "You lost the war the day you married her." A weird entry, as the Faceless Men are not technically a person per se, they are no one. While not exactly a recast, Jaqen H'gar, as he is presented in the 2nd season, changes his face in front of Arya, as does the kindly man at the doors of the House of Black and White in Braavos. The Mountain That Rides has been the character with the most recasts thus far. Conan Stevens' height, 7 feet, and menacing face made him a good candidate for the role, but he left to pursue other acting gigs, The Hobbit to be precise. Ian White's short appearance worked due to his height. At 7 feet 1 inch, he's the tallest of the three, and his rugged voice. When Hafthor Julius Björnsson came in to fill in that role in Season 4, the show finally had settled on a mountain that looks the part. Thor stands at 6 feet 9 inches and is the strongest man on Earth, and delivered in the trial by combat against Oberyn Martell. The recast that had many fans confused at first when the first episode of Season 4 aired. Ed Skrein, whose portrayal of Daario in Season 3 matched the character in terms of cockiness and personality, had left to pursue other acting jobs, the Transporter reboot, and had been replaced by Dutch actor Mikkel Huisman. While Huisman looks more the part, both actors were heavily toned down from its book description. And that wraps up our list of Game of Thrones characters who were recast. It's fascinating to see how different actors brought their unique touch to the same role. Which recast surprised you the most? And do you think the show made the right choices? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Game of Thrones content. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. But sometimes, you also get recast. See you next time.